So, in today's video, I want us to talk about the best books, or let me say, good books that I used myself personally when I was doing grade 12. So, the first one on the list is the Mathematics 2-in-1 CAPS syllabus, right? So, the 2-in-1 means that you have topic-based questions and previous question papers on the same book, and they also have answers to those questions that you are given. So what's great about this book, what I loved the most about the answer series and why it's on the top of my list of the best books that I had to use in grade 12, is the topic based questions. They, even though it does not have the theory, as in like they teach you a theory and then you have they give you questions. Now it's only questions and then answers. So the answers that the memorandum tries as much as they can to explain the theory behind the question. You understand? I don't know how I could explain this, but then if you buy it, you will see what I'm talking about. It's a really great book. You know, when you use it, when you try out the topic based questions, they will give you a better and extensive understanding and enhance your understanding as much as you'd also be proud on buying this. Okay, so the next on the list, which is number two, would be the Mind series. It's the Mind Action series. So the Mind Action series, I don't know where you can buy this book, really, because I've been checking online. I cannot find. There's this website. I don't know how legit it is. I don't know. I would not advise you to buy or anything, but if you want to take a risk, Get it on your own. All right. So this textbook, why I love this textbook so much is it's not so wordy. As in like it doesn't have a lot of words in it. So they just give you a precise definition so that they define a certain concept in such a way that you understand, yet they don't go on to say and talking a lot of things, because after all, mathematics is all about numbers and not words. Even though there are those questions that require you to understand, to be really good in English and understand, like those financial type of thing question, financial mathematics type of questions. But this book is really great. I used it myself personally and I loved it. Not as much as I loved the answer series though, but I used it more. I really used it. So this book was useful for me to understand the theory behind, and then the questions were step-by-step questions where they guide you how they got here and where from here to there, and so you get to understand just like the answer series would do when they give you the topic-based questions, right? So I think, I'm not sure, I cannot remember really, but I think they do also have a bit of previous question papers, if I'm not mistaken. But no, it's not previous question papers per se, but it's questions that are similar to exam questions in the same book, and there are some challenging questions that are really great. If you can get those, I swear, all those, what are these? The projects and assignments that are assigned to you during on your first term on your first term match test, I think you can nail them. You can nail them so well, and also the prelim questions, which are I found them hard, so you can nail them too. It's really great in that side. All right. So the next one will be obviously the one that's prescribed, the prescribed one, which is the Platinum Mathematics Learner's Book, grade 12, right? Uh, this book is great. It's great. Don't get me wrong. This is a great book, but it's on the third and last on my list because the book is too wordy for my liking. It has a lot of words, and as it has a lot of words like that, I get bored. When I was reading, I do like theory. I love theory, but not in mathematics. In mathematics, you just want to know the steps. That's what I was concerned about. Like, when you're in grade 12, there's a lot to do, and you don't have enough time to do the lot that you have. There are a lot on your plate that you have, and as a teenager, you have a lot. You have a lot of struggles with time management and all that. So having a lot of words, a lot of definitions, defining some of the words, I felt like, some of the key words that they gave, or were not really helpful in solving questions, as in like when I practice. Because what I liked to do was to just get a bit of theory, try to practice it, and try to practice it, practice as much as I could, but making sure that I do understand the theory. But then this was more theoretical. It is a lot of theory for me, and I did not have. And the questions also, the questions in this book were, I felt like they did not really give me the thing that I was looking for. What I was looking for was something that is very, very, very close to exam type of questions, and it did not give me that. It made me see as if mathematics was easy. All right, I'm not saying mathematics is hard, but it made me see as if mathematics was, it made it seem very, very, very much easy, because the questions were very, very, very easy. They were not so challenging. They were not as challenging as the exam questions would be. When I look at the answer series gave me the topic-based questions that were great, and the mind action, which is number 2 in my list, also had the greatest questions that I loved, which were close to exam type of questions, and it also helped me. That's the one I used. I think I got a very good mark in term 1 using the mind action questions. I used them. I just used it to prepare for the test that was that was given to us which was an investigation, I think. Yeah, in grade 12, it's an investigation. So it was great. But when I looked at the platinum, it gave me, the questions were so basic. The questions were basic. It made it seem as if, it was like a 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. That's the thing. That's all I got. Like when you're looking at the answer series, okay, no, sequence and series, I mean to say, like when you look at the sequence and series part of it, the questions that were asked were something like, find the what term, find if which term has a value of, those kind of things, and then you are given the what minus x is term what, find the value of x. It was so basic. It was really, really, really basic for me. The questions were not so nice. That is why I did not use it so much, but I did use it to understand theory. When like there are some parts of the of mathematics where you need to understand theory, like as in like you need to get consumed, really, really much consumed into understanding theory. And so that's when I turned into Platinum Mathematics Learners Week 12. I hope you find this video helpful, and you also maybe share your best books that you have used, that you are currently using, maybe, so I could share with others also. Let's make progress together, right? Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and come back for more. Bye bye.